Firstly, I'd like to go over this wellness tracker that I've given you all. There's a piece of paper that explains how to use it. And on one side, you'll have what you're eating. And on the other side, you'll have exercise, bowel movements, menstrual cycle, where you can note things that are happening, what day you're on, what self-love you've done, what mood, how you're feeling, your sleep, and what you've done to express gratitude. And the reason I love this chart is when we start to track what's going on and we start to journal daily and we're writing it down, it helps us reconnect to the cycle, because otherwise it feels really overwhelming. You're like, what day am I on? What am I doing? And it's like, So if you print this out and have it, on your altar each day, making it part of your daily practice to connect and to write down, you can then start to formulate, okay, I was feeling really stressed that day. What day of my cycle was I on? Did I do my daily practice? What was I doing? How was I feeling? And you can start to just connect, so you will then know what's going on intuitively. And that's what's really a passion of mine, is just being like, oh yeah, I know that I'm in that right now. So it's a beautiful practice I'd really recommend to try doing for 3 months. And within the menstrual cycle, you could also put your temperature. You might do this working with an app as well. Some people like to have, I like to have it printed out and have a whiteboard. Other people prefer the app. Whatever works best for you, find a way to track your cycle daily and do it for 3 months. And after those 3 months, you'll notice that you just know what to do, and it won't feel overwhelming anymore. Just like anything you do, when you work out a muscle, it gets strong. It's the same thing. So I would definitely start doing that and noticing your body and noticing, is my cervix moving, is my fluid differently, paying attention to the color of your blood and noting that down, being like, my blood's really dark and it's got some clots in it. And you might find when you start making changes after 3 months, like, oh wow, my blood's really bright and it's changed and it's shifted, and it's really exciting.
Mm-hmm. I remember a woman saying that the period that I have now is a reflection of what happened 3 months ago, or something like that, because of the follicular hair that gets released that takes that right? Is that true?
Yeah, definitely. As Pauline was saying before, it takes 100 days for everything to kind of reset. So yeah, what happened to me on December 14th when I found out I had COVID, my body is still regenerating and adjusting. So yeah, that in some ways is very true. So yeah, it takes time, and that's why I would really give trying this protocol with the nutrition 3 months to notice any changes. So I know that right now, my skin's broken out because of all of that stuff that happened, and I know I just need to give it another cycle and everything will go back to being nice and glowing and feeling good again. Mm-hmm. So does everyone here really know how to work out what day of their cycle they're on? Does everyone really understand that? Because it's really important that day 1 of your bleed is day 1 as your cycle begins. Everyone understands that. So what I would do on this chart is you could write day 1 and then you go from there. And
so you suggest to start the next first reading this chart?
Yes. I mean, you can still start it now. The sooner you start it, the better, to really connect and start to notice patterns.